Hey YouTube, it's Jordan here with my Miracle Hero deck. You're going to have to forgive me, I'm filming this alone, so it's going to be kind of hard. 3 Neos Alias, generic 1900 beater, light guy, Gemini target for your Hero Blast. He's a light hero, so, 2 targets for Miracle, 2 possible different types of targets for Miracle Fusion, either your hero or your light. Good card. And, almost forgot, combo him with Gemini Spark. +1. Great card. 3 Thunder Kings, good, light target again if you need a Miracle Fuse it. 1900 attack, can only draw cards, can't add them to your hand, so it stops Recruiters, Sanguine, things like that, pretty good. And you can negate an Inherit Summon, so you can negate your Cyber Dragons or your Synchro Summons if you're worried about Cyber Dragon, or obviously Synchros like Trishula. 2 Snowman Eater, 1900 defense, water target, and it eats a guy when he's flipped face up. Great card. 2 Effect Veiler, again, light target. Level 1, he's a tuner. Gives you some possibilities if you're stuck in a tight jam, you need to Synchro Summon for some reason. Stop the effect of your opponent's monsters on their turn. Descendant, Branac, Trishula, Black Rose, and anything that causes a major threat to you. Good card. 1 Cyber Dragon, your opponent has some major field presence, or has, a guy that's bigger than your guy, or killed your guy, I guess, last turn. Summon out your Cyber Dragon, summon out another guy, attack over, attack in, Great card. Honest, great card. Lots of people see him coming when you have an Alias on the field, but if you have a Thunder King, they don't think you want to protect your Thunder King, or they don't even think that Thunder King's light. So Surprise Honest is always hilarious. Great card. And worst case scenario, 1900 defense and a light for the graveyard. Stratos, the guy that basically makes the deck. He's a hero. He's wind. You can search for a guy. If you have an Alias out, you can pop a back row. When Great Tornado comes out, he's already your wind target. I mean, he's a great card. Solid guy, 1800, great card. And my crazy tech for this deck is Rose Warrior. The reason she's in here, she's level 4. She's 1600, 600. When she does battle damage, your opponent takes another 3. She's also a tuner, and Reinforcement of the Army can search her out. So worst case scenario, you summon out her, you have Stratos or Ocean, which is right here. You have a Stratos or another level 4, something on the field, you sink in, and you get Stardust, Star-Tired, Colossal, because everybody in here is a warrior, so Colossal's retarded. Minus Snowman, sorry, and I guess Cyber Dragon, so almost everybody. So, Colossal's retired it, Star-Tired's retired it, Scrap Dragon, worst case scenario. I mean, great card. Rose Warrior's great, love her. Not a lot of people see her coming, she's great. And Ocean, if you can protect him and you have a Stratos in the graveyard, get a Stratos back, summon Stratos, get another guy, or pop a back row. Great card. So those are the monsters. For the spells, we have 3 dualities. Staple in this deck, add a card to your hand. Look at the top 3, add a card to your hand. Just make sure you don't play Thunder King first. A lot of people play Thunder King and then duality. It's a no-no. Don't do that. Bad move. Bad move. 3 Gemini Sparks. Sure, you might say it's a lot, but 3 aliases in here. You have a way to get an alias back. Pop a guy, blow up a threat, blow up a back row, draw a card. You can't complain about drawing a card. I mean, you can't complain about 5 MSTs in your deck. I mean, that's just retarded. 2 Miracle Fusions, makes your Shining, makes your Absolute 0. Retarded card, really good. And doesn't target, so it's even better. Great card. 2 Emergency Calls, grab your Stratos, grab Ocean, grab Alias. Having 3 to 4 Rotas in the deck isn't bad, I only run 2. 2 MSTs, blow up back rows, dodge Necro Valley for your Miracle Fusion, anything like that. Great card. Reinforcement, search a warrior, search a hero. Book a moon, book their tuner, book their threat. Dark Hole. It's always nice to start a turn with a fresh field, isn't it? Isn't it? I mean, Dark Hole's just amazing. Moss Reborn. You get back a guy, get back their Star-Tired, get back their Colossal Fighter if they didn't bring him back for some reason. Great card. Super Poly. Love this card. Love it. Playing Dragonity. They pop 3 for the Trident Dragon OTK. You have a Stratos out there. You're crying. You're like, oh god, I'm going to take 72 to the... Oh wait. Super Poly. Stratos Trident Dragon. Dragon Equesta. What's up? Great card. and nothing can be activated in response to this card. So contrary to people's popular belief on YVD and Dueling Network, you cannot activate anything in response to this card. It is amazing. Great card. Only run one though. One Bottomless. 2 Warning, obvious reasons. Mirror Force. Hero Blast. You run Gemini. You run a hero that's a normal. He's a Gemini, so he's technically a normal monster. Alias. Get him back. 1900. 1900 or less. There's a lot of guys out there that are less than 1900 that cause problems. Get back an Alias. Pop one of your opponent's guys. Great card. Deep Prison. Good card. Torrential. Another good card. And of course, Solemn Judgment. So that's the main board there, guys. 40 cards in total. Deck list will be at the bottom of this in the comment section. We have a Fortress Dragon in the extra. 1 Dragony Quest. 2 Shinings. Great card. Probably the boss monster of this deck in my opinion, next to your Zeros, which you have 2 of as well. Shining's the preferred guy to summon. Miracle Fuse, Stratos, and Alias, or 2 Alias, or Ocean and Alias. Thunder King and Alias, Thunder King Strat. Like, you have lots of ways of getting this guy out. When he's on the field, he gets 300 for every remove from play E-Hero. Great. I mean, 3,200 if you get rid of 2 E-Heroes. Who's going to complain about that? Not me. And on top of that, when he's sent from the field to the graveyard, get 2 guys back to your hand. 2 E-Heroes that are removed from play back to your hand. So Miracle Fuse, Stratos, and Alias. Watch him die. Get Stratos and Alias back. Trollface? Great card. And Zero, of course. I mean, ram it into a Stardust. Your opponent can't activate Stardust's effect to negate if they have a field presence that's massive. Put him in defense. He's a 2,000 beater. They have to kill him, and they're just going to blow up your guys too. The only way his effect doesn't go off is if he's removed from the field face down. Great card. Really hope he's in Gold Series 4. I really do. E-Hero Gaia. Super poly target. Lots of Earth monsters running around out there. I mean, you're playing against plants. Bam. Great guy. He has an opponent's monster's attack and adds it to himself for the turn. Cannot complain. Great card. Wonder Shula. Yeah, okay, it's a little bit situational. You gotta have 2 level 4s and your Effect Veiler. Or Monster Reborn, a tuner. That's a level 1. So, I mean, yeah, okay, I see where you're coming from. But, you know, moving a guy from the field, graveyard, and hand, you cannot complain. Trishula is an amazing card, but you only run 1 in here, and really you could probably replace it for something. Also, Dual Terminal. A Startard. Great card, level 8, negated destruction effects, Mirror Force, Dark Hole, Snowman Eater if you're that worried. Great card. 1 Scrap Dragon, good card. Colossal Fighter. There's some sick stuff you can pull off with the Colossal Fighter here. I mean, you have 5 guys in the graveyard, 3,300 attack Colossal Fighter. Your opponent, let's say you're playing against Lightsworn, your opponent nukes the field with a Judgment Dragon. Next turn, you Monster Reborn, your Rose Warrior, and a Stratos, sink into a Colossal Fighter. If you have Miracle Fusion, you go into a Shining. Bam, 3,300 guy. Great. Gunnier. Now, he's situational. He's level 7, 2,500, 17, a little bit situational. You can only really make him with Rose Warrior and Snowman. Actually, that's the only way you can make him in the deck. And you have to discard 2 to pop 2. But I've summoned him once before, and he was hilarious. Because they summoned him. They didn't warning him. They didn't think he was going to be a threat. They wanted to save the warning. So I had 3 cards in hand. I tossed 2. Popped a warning. Popped a Mirror Force. Miracle Fuse with my 2 heroes I tossed. Attach for game. Great card. Black Rose. Field Nuke. Dark Hole Effect. Win. Bronak, you have no way of making him besides Monster Reborn and opponent's tuner. Still not a bad guy. Good to have in situations. Very good guy. Angataster, same thing. You pretty much have to have an opponent's tuner, you know, or you're a level 2 and a level 3 Snowman. No real way to make him in the main. No real way to make him from the side. But he's still good if you can get him out. And he's pretty much a staple in the extra, in my opinion. On to the sideboard YouTube. 2 DD Crows. Great card. Playing against plants. Pot of Avarice? I don't think so. Puppet Plants. 6 AMs ran locally, and I hate them with a passion. So, you know, stealing their Sheehan's pretty good. Stealing their tuner if they're stupid to leave them phase up. 2 kinetics. It's always funny watching them ram into him thinking he's a snowman eater. Great card. I like him. I need another secret. Give me a secret, YouTube. 2 fossils, which is also our card of the week, which is the video after this one, I believe. Great card. Great card. Wins games. You summon them up. Sure, you're okay. Your opponent could trap one of them, but let's not talk crazy here. Let's not talk crazy. You summon them up. Stops synchro spam. Stops it. He's set. I mean, your opponent has 4 guys. You draw into them. You set. They're thinking, meh, Snowman Eater. Whatever. They don't have a star card on the field. Flip, free Mirror Force for special summon monsters. Not even Mirror Force. Free Lightning Vortex for special summon monsters on your opponent's side of the field. Great card. Great card. One road. Saber matchup. Dark Hole like situational again, but great card. Free Stardust Dragon. Good card. 2 Chain D's for Sams and Plants. I only have 1 Crevice because there's no Frog Arc, no frogs running around locally right now, but it's still not a bad card. I like it. Use it in more situations than just frogs, but its main target's frogs. It is a good card, though. I do really enjoy it. 1 7 Tools. Probably going to replace it. Not too sure. Give opinions in the comment section below, but stopping a warning with your 1,000 life points is pretty good. Another Bottomless for the Blackwing matchup. Need it. I take out usually Hero Blast or something for it. Super Poly, actually, with Blackwings. Until the Darky Hero comes out. Then I'll leave it in. But, great card. And Full House. Friggin' amazing. I, myself, have not had the chance to use it yet. Mainly for the Gravekeeper matchup. And here's why. Set 4, activate Necro Valley, Tribute. Lose your guys. This deck you have like 15, 16 monsters, no biggie. You want your guys in the graveyard. You draw into this, so they don't see it coming. You set it. You pass. Nothing really happens from there. They didn't get a guy. Situation again, very situational. Now, even if they did get a guy and you got this first turn and didn't get tributed, let's say we're on my turn 2 now. They have Necro Valley 4 face downs. I attack my Alias. They flip D-Prison. I flip Full House. Target Necro Valley, target D-Prison, target the 3 back rows. 5 cards on their side of the field gone. Sure, your guys still have to play, but you just eliminate their entire spell and trap. Retardedly good. Retardedly good against Gravekeepers. They always usually have enough set. It's very rare they don't. Great card. They're going to activate something in response. Target that face-up card, do the chain links. Bam! Nuke their back row. Amazing. So yeah, that's my Miracle Hero. If you have any comments, suggestions, opinions, leave them in the comments section below, and don't forget to subscribe. Have a good one, YouTube.